Hello everybody, my name's Snugglebot, and today we're going to be playing a Switch game. One that everybody says you need to play, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now you may be saying, Snugglebot, why are we playing this game? This was out so long ago. Are you really that big into Zelda? Actually, I wasn't a giant fan into Zelda. I haven't beat Ocarina of Time because each time I go to start to replay it, after years of not beating it, I'm like, well, I can just start over from the beginning. But anyways, I want to do this beginning episode for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Not because, we're going to do an entire series on the channel with it, but I do want to start testing some streaming and stuff because I got a few things set up, right? And I think this would be a great game to stream because it's kind of story driven, but it's more open worldish. So like you don't have to, like, if you guys drop out for, 1 or 2 streams, or you're watching it through the day and we stream for, like, let's say 2 or 3 hours, you guys have to go get some lunch at some point in time. Oh look, there's Link floating in a pool of blue goo stuff. Clearly he's wearing swim trunks. It's okay, he just went for a little swim. But I feel like it's a game that you guys can drop out and come back in and not really miss much, because there's like main story driven stuff, but from what I can tell, it takes us a while to do the first 4 divine beasts of getting them together, and we'll cover what the divine beasts are later on. But it's more open world, so it's not like if you guys missed an hour of gameplay, suddenly you're like, well, why are we at this location now? It'll all be kind of straightforward, and I think it's going to be a good one to stream with, and hopefully we'll be able to get that. And ideally, what I want to be able to do for you guys is stream Friday Night Frights on the off Fridays. Ideally. That way you can see me raw and not having fun because I'm scared. Anyways, so this is it. This is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We start out as a naked little boy. And here it is, the Sheikah slate, also known as the cell phone of the wild.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Thank you, a disembodied voice that's talking to me. So we're going to play the game with just the 2 Switch controllers disconnected, and see how that rolls. I've primarily played this on the handheld stuff because I took it on vacation with me, and that's when we picked up the game, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I do have the old Switch little controller thing that they come with it that they slide into. But if we need to use it, we'll switch over. If we don't need to use it, we won't worry about it. Let's see, what is inside the chest? Oh good, a shirt. That was real convenient that they put a shirt in the tome that I'm sleeping in. Oh! I kicked it and it hurt. That's funny. I didn't see that the first time I came through here. Okay, so now we got some clothing. We're good to go. So the one thing to keep in mind with this Legend of Zelda is that you can pretty much climb darn near everything. And I think that's something that's pretty cool. Because a lot of games open world, you can go wherever you want, but then you get to sections where you're like, well, I want to go up that building, but there's no actual way to get up the building. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, you just straight up climb the building using your stamina and stuff, which we'll get more into how to upgrade our stamina and what it's used for as we go along. Ah, the outside world. It's so clean, so nice.
Link, you are the light.
You are the light.
Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
That is some strong stuff that you need me to do. I just woke up. I don't think I have a memory. I was in a pool of my own goop, I suppose. Alright. Here we go. Time to climb. Look at that. Look at that climbing. So smooth. So great. So when you start the Breath of the Wild out, you kind of go onto this like plateau that you can't jump off of because it's too high, right? So there's like some beginning missions that you have to do that kind of introduce you to the world and the gameplay. So that's what this episode's going to cover. The episode's going to cover this starting plateau, and then going forward past that, those are going to be the streams that we do. But like I said, I wanted to put this episode as a base. That way we can go back and at least get the beginning of the story and kind of know where we started from. And then we'll kind of go from there. Oh, the Master Sword is all rusted up and stuff. That's not good. There's an old man. Where's he going? Come here, old man. I need you to tell me the secrets of the world. So, like any good open world RPG, there's a whole bunch of collectibles for you to get off of the ground, which is cool. Because the way that you get your hearts back in this game when you take damage is mainly through eating food. And the nice thing about food is that when you cook it, it becomes even stronger. Another nice thing about the food is that if you cook it, and you cook the right stuff, it makes it a lot more monetary-wise. Roll the rock. Down we go. Look at that. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Hyrule? I could never pronounce that correctly, so I apologize. Please don't blow up in the comments yelling at me, telling me I don't know how to pronounce anything in this game. Ooh. That temple there. Long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is set abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. That seems pretty morbid, buddy. I got a torch now. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there, and how may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please do be cautious with that around any dried grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would be a good weapon if need be. However, do not swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Lock on with the left trigger. Gotcha. Oh, and look, an axe. A woodcutter's axe. Nice, we're gonna equip that baby. We're gonna beat some things down with a giant old axe. Boop, 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 boop. Climb in the tree. Climb in the tree. Look at that. I am hidden. They shall never find me. I hear noises over here. Oh, found the enemy. Oh, oh yeah. No stick for you, sir. Get back here, come here. No, no, don't, no. Okay, there's his items. Oh, they're falling down. Come back here. No, give me his thing. Got his horn. Look at that boar go. What? Link, yes, hello.
Link.
Yes, hello, hello? Yeah?
Look for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Oh, on my Sheikah slate, eh? Okay, well, let's follow the Sheikah slate then. Apparently we need to go this way. Okay. We'll go that way then. Miss voice that doesn't have a body. Huh. And then we can steal their weapons so they don't get them back. Aim the weapon, throw the weapon. Okay, neato. Good to know. So that's the cool thing in this game is that you can throw your weapon. Like so. Oh, I just gave him the weapon. That's my bad. That's my bad. Guys, I'm sorry. That's okay, we got our weapon back. Don't you throw a rock at me that you just dug out of the ground all randomly, you piece of... Oh my... Well, I'll give him one thing, he was using his ingenuity, that's for sure. We're gonna jump on these guys and we're gonna smash them. Gotcha! Ha ha! Oh, that was fun. That was cool. I like that. That was a good time. Everybody had a good time there, except for these bow goblins. They did not have a good time because they got smashed. I got all these mallets now. More mallets than you can shake a stick at. Oh, so you know how I said you can climb pretty much everything? I can just climb this building, this little pool that's out here nowhere. Yeah. Only, not even Assassin's Creed allows you to climb pretty much every single thing. Or doesn't now. I don't know. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since, like, the second one. So I really don't have much of it. I know I played the little Freedom Cry. Is that what it was on the channel? When it was the free PSN. But to be honest with you, I played it all of, like, one episode. So I don't know if I can really count that as playing it. Oh, what was that? Jump out of the way with attack at the last moment to execute a perfect dodge. You know, I said what was that like I'm supposed to be surprised, but you guys can probably figure that I've played this already because I told you I did. So when you lock onto them, you can use the Y button to do your iconic backflips and side flips. And then if you dodge it at the last moment, like we did there, then we end up getting a perfect dodge and allows us to go into a fury of attack. Place the Sheikah slate in the pedestal. Okie dokie. Link, seriously. It's not that tough. There's a square in the middle of it. Put it in there. Yeah, it's not like you had to look around the entire thing. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Oh! They weren't kidding about the falling rocks. Oh, what in the... Okay, so I will tell you, when I started playing the game, I just kind of ran around and did what I wanted. I didn't really go towards this area. So I don't know what's going on right here. This is all new to me. Holy cow. Maybe I did do this. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I remember climbing it to get to the top. Well, maybe I must have did that, because otherwise I wouldn't have popped all the Sheikah towers out. Sheikah? She bang! Like the way she moves. I'm sorry. I gotta focus. Focus on the game here. Okay, I must have did that because I remember now. Because the guy comes over here and talks to us. Distilling local information. There's that music that everybody knows of. Alright, and now we have revealed the map because we have standed on a giant point that tells us where everything is. Go us. Look at that. Revealing the map as we go down. That's the way to do it. Remember.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
That's a long time to be napping.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Oh, that is definitely a beast. That is what I would use to describe that thing over there. Beast.
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
Speed is of the utmost haste.
Before it's too late.
You guys hear that? That was Zelda's lullaby playing in the background on the piano. That was cool. I like that. I like the little nods to it. Like, I really liked Ocarina of Time, mainly because it was the first game that I played, and I think the first game of like major note that consistently used music to go hand in hand with the game. The first time I came up to this, it was late at night, right? And I was really tired. So what I ended up doing was walking down these, and I missed a platform and fell to my death. Whoa! What's up? Oh, there you go. He's gliding down with that. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop the tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? Nah. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Ooh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I heard it's got some lovely interior design. I had a feeling you would say that. Here, on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau main quest, starting this baby off right. Come, let me show you something. Okay. What are you showing me? Come on. I ain't got all day, old guy. I know you're old, but you can at least walk a little bit faster, eh? Do you see that structure there? The one shining with strange light. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Okay. Yep. Looks like a mushroom house. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? That is a grand observation, sir, and you're very tall. Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Alright. We'll go to the House of Unknown Origins and do the thing. Oh no, you alerted all your pals. Ow, jerk. Don't be throwing rocks at me. Ah, I got a bow now. Try to jump at me like a jerk. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Choose the Traveler's Sword. Come here. Who? Change shields, so we can change our shields just like we can change our weapons, just with the opposite side of the stick. Which is good. Take this, take that, take that. Yeah, that's what I thought. And we've unlocked the chest. So it looks like there are areas that you go to that are like encampments and such that are locked. And then you use that to unlock them by beating everybody in the encampment. So this is how you cook. You walk up to this little plate thing, right? You go into your inventory, you hold things, you hold some nice things, and then you come out of your inventory, and then you throw them in the cooking pot. And then you do the little cook dance. And then look, we cooked it. Mushroom skewer gives us 3 hearts, which is good. Look at that, made her way around the lake by climbing things. I think that's the best part about the game, is that when they say it's open world and you can go anywhere, you pretty much can't go anywhere. There's only been a few like areas that you couldn't climb that I've found in the game, but most of those are like inside of shrines or other things, and it's like it's a straight just wall, and it's like, well, if you could climb, you'd kind of break the puzzle aspect of the game. But anyways, instead of having your usual going into the temples and solving the puzzles that way, all these Sheikah I'm gonna learn how to say that one of these days, because I keep calling them Sheikah, but I don't think that's right at all. Is that they've replaced the temples essentially, right? So each single one is like a mini puzzle in itself, which is cool, because I think there's like almost 100 of them, maybe? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Magnificus Trial. Omen Shrine. So the important thing about our slate here is that it's got superpowers. Yeah. Check this out. I'm out of Gatorade. Nuts. Magnesis. Manipulate metal objects. So now we can manipulate metal objects with her Sheikah slate. Sheikah? Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna figure it out one of these days. Look at that. Metal object has been manipulated. So then we just kind of power our way through the rest of this. Can knock everything down with this. Out the way. I fell down. How do I get out of here? Oh look, a ladder. So this is a guardian. It's essentially a machine that's built to be a pain in my tuchus. Now that one wasn't a very strong guardian, so it's okay. But along the way, there are some rather strong guardians, and there's weapons called guardian weapons that look like electrical, like a little, like special elemental weapons, which is cool, and they do a lot of damage to the guardians. Also, the nice thing about this thing is that a lot of the chests inside these shrines are metallic. Oh, that, and I can control it with the controller. Look at that. With some of the aiming. I'm probably going to turn that off because that is going to cause me more problems than it's going to do me good. Aim with motion controls, turn those off. Thank you very much. Alright. So there we go. We have completed our first little shrine. So we'll get this treasure and we'll go talk to that old man and we'll get that paraglider. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. Skip. They pretty much just talk to you and say, with the way that you did that, here's the spirit orb to keep yourself powerful, and then they heal your hearts back up, which is cool. I like that aspect of it. May the goddess smile upon you. And then we get teleported out to the outside of the shrine. Back to the Great Plateau. And of course, the old guy is flying down here. Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps just something similar. As one gets old, it can become more difficult to see what is right before my own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh ho ho. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of the shrine. It's all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Sheikah. It's gotta be Sheikah, right? Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of the wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On the plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more. That's a treasure, but I never said there would only be 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like you? Since I'm feeling generous, I'll also teach you tricks for finding shrines. It's always been best for surveying the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see. How about you make your way up to the top of the tower again? Got it. Admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at your map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, and the shrine you came from in the tower. Right, you can travel instantly to any sun with your Sheikah slate. Oh, well that's good that I can travel up there. And we'll go up here, we'll travel away to the isolated plateaus tower. I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. Did you fly here? Oh, so you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then, I want you to join me up here so you could use that vantage point to search for shrines. Do you know about the Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick pins on your map. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay.
Ooh.
Serves as reference. Got it. Go ahead and take a look and feel free to incline to do so. So we'll pull this baby out. There's one shrine. We got all 3 shrines marked. We got one over here, one over here, the last one's over there. We're gonna go to this one over here. So because I played the game earlier, I know that one of the shrines is up in a mountain that's really super cold. And I know that we can get a warm shirt, warm doublet, if you will, by making a dish. So what we need to find is a bass. I think that's one of them there. So let's... There we go. So now we have a bass, and then we also need... There are quite a few of them here. We're gonna grab a couple of them. Thank you, thank you. More food for the time. All right, cool, perfect. And then we also need a spicy pepper and a meat, but I think we can get that from the house that it's going to be at. First things first, we're gonna go over. Actually, we're gonna go to this shrine on the left, and take care of that shrine. So there's no need for you guys to watch me walk all the way there, because there's not gonna be anything really super exciting. If there is, I'll update you guys. But we're just gonna cut to the shrine. Oh look, there's a treasure chest in the water. We'll just pull that up and take out here. So this is the one exciting thing that I'll show you guys on the way to the shrine, for that piece of amber. Cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's coming alive. Okay, so I tried to fight this thing the first time I was playing. It's very powerful. And, yeah, no, we don't want to deal with it. So we're going to actually climb over this and not mess with them. If you guys want to fight them when you're playing the game, by all means, do it. But I guarantee it's going to take you a while. I had busted through most of my weapons. We did not do a lot of damage to it because it's a guardian. If we had one of the guardian weapons, we'd be able to do a lot of damage to it. But we don't. So we're just going to skip to go inside of this shrine. Now, you may be saying, why would they force you to do all 4 shrines at the beginning of the game? There's 2 reasons for that. One, it allows you to pick up the other, essentially, equipment that you carry on your slate. Like, we already have the magnet ones, but now we're going to learn a few other ones within these shrines. Plus, once you get 4 of those spirit orb things, it allows you to choose to either get a full heart container added to you, or you can increase your stamina wheel. So that's why it gives you the 2 options, so you have your choices there. Slate authenticated. Distilling runes. And if I be a betting man and I recall correctly, this is going to be the runes for going boom boom. It's going to be them bomby runes. Perfect. That is exactly what they are. So we changed runes by using the top one. Boom. Bombs. Oh, I was too close. That was my bad. That was my bad. I'm dumb. Don't worry about me. I'm an idiot. Traveler's Claymore. Up we go through the shrine. I got myself again. I thought I was far enough away. Holy cow. I am a dummy. I am a ding-dong ding-a-dong. Doug... the Dimsdale Dimdome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a bomb on this thing, right? And then we're gonna let it get launched. And we're gonna blow everything up with it, and everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna get to the end of the shrine, and it's not gonna be a big problem at all. We made it. Trier speaks your promise as a hero. And like I said, that's pretty much all they tell us. They give us the spirit orb, and then they boot us out. So we're just gonna skip through that because it's just a long time of them not really saying anything of super importance. If it was something that was like a different like little thing that they said or anything, I'd go ahead and let it go through and read it to you guys. But they literally say pretty much the same thing each and every single time. Whew. Okay, so now we have our bombs. We're gonna move up to this other shrine that's up on this plateau, right? But first, we're gonna go far to the along this western coast, because I know that there's a house over here. If you guys love traveling at night and fighting skeletons, they're still here. Don't you worry about that. Now, the interesting thing about these skeletons is that they'll climb back onto bodies, so you have to kill all the heads before you can be done fighting them. See how he rolls back to a body? It doesn't even need to be his original body. It can be any of the bodies that you're being attacked by. Okay, we did it though. We took him out. In the cabin in the woods. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Oh, you're kidding me. Don't tell me he doesn't give me a piece of meat. I need to find a meat still. Brings me comfort in cooking. Today, out myself, truly, I created the perfect dish. I shall call it spicy meat and seafood. Essentially, not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm. Oh, I don't have any meat. Okay. Well, then. I got the fish, but I'm going to need some meat. So, we're going to have to run back to the east here to get the meat. So, we're going to... Let's see. I think if we fast travel here, that'll get us closer to that other shrine. Alright, so this episode is actually getting kind of long. And I don't know how much is being cut out because there was a lot of cutscenes and stuff going on. So what we're actually going to go ahead and do is we're going to break this intro episode that I thought I could do in one episode into two. Because I don't want to make this be like 30 or 40 minutes long and make it hard for you guys to digest at one time. So we're going to go ahead and call this episode good here. We got 2 of the 4 shrines down. We're going to go hunt some animals to find that meat so that we can get that warm doublet. And then we're going to go ahead and get off this plateau, and then we'll start continuing this series through some streaming. But anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and snuggle on up to that like button and give it a firm, yet sensual click. And while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. And I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video.